All right, friends. I've missed you so much. We are finally back. So, welcome. Not much has changed. Visually, immediately. But you know who else missed you? A good friend of ours, a good mutual friend of ours. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello. Iggy's here. Iggy, say hi. Yeah, Igum. Oh, mister, do you want to bring in a kitten for reference? Here's our Nepo baby. Yeah, I know you're good. Perfect. Oh, oh, buddies. Oh, buddies. Iggy, you're so patient. You're so patient, Iggy. Iggy, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Oh, we have had, with the 3 cat household now, it's been good. We just came, it's been a 2 week hiatus. Even like longer if you count like the weekends on either side of it. Hi. Do you want to see Iggy do his shoulder lick? Let's see if we can get it. Can you lick your shoulder, Iggy? He said meow. I don't want to. Did we lose? Wait. Yes, we found the button. Did we? Oh, okay. He wants to go down. I'm going to put him down. Okay, Igga Big. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. Starting off the stream right, covered in cat hair. Neptune. Neptune likes to do a panther hold where he basically like just straddles your arm. And this is our sweet buddy, Nepo baby, Neptune. Of course, his brother, Oliver, is hanging out here as well. Oliver's a little more, he might not want to come on camera, but he's great. When he's in the mood, he absolutely will. Did you miss our friends? You barely met them before we took a little break. Oh, my sweet boy. My sweet boy. You're so soft. Meowdy. Meowdy. Yeah, okay, I'll put you down too. There you go, bud. Friends, how have you been? We've been busy. You know, oh, hey, Ollie. Oliver Smalliver. Not so Smalliver anymore, huh? Look at this. Oliver, how you doing, bud? Hi. Want to say hi to chats? You beautiful shadow. Oh, whoop. Okay. Going down as well. You know, you take 2 weeks and you're like, this is great. I'm going to have 2 weeks to just do so much work. And then you realize, like, it's not like I'm taking a hiatus from life, like in general. There's still a bunch of stuff we got to do. So I know I was not good at all at staying in communication on Discord or even telling you the official date we were coming back. I don't know why I did that. On the last stream we did, I was like, definitely coming back the 18th. I don't know why. Mr. Sharp and I had been going back and forth between the 18th and the 25th and finally settled on the 25th. And then for that last stream, I was like, yeah, the 18th, like we decided. I don't know. So apologies if you came on the 18th and you were like, SharpBalloons is back, and then you were sadly disappointed. I do apologize for that. What did we change in the studio? Well, the studio shifted to stage right about like a foot, which sounds like not a huge difference, but it really does make a difference in the way that we've organized everything. Hi, Miami Beach, Liz. Liz, thank you so much for your tireless support of a stream that gives you, I don't know, I feel like you deserve all of the love and all of the, I don't know. Thank you so much, Liz. You're amazing. And thank you also for gifting that sub. Look at you, gifting a sub to Silent Elegance. Silent Elegance. You deserve it. Liz, thank you so much. You're incredible. Echo's here. Hello, Echo. How are you? I'm going to use this week to insert stuff. Actually, that week, trying to do more of the neglected things. It's life. It's life. We did get stuff done. I don't want to say we didn't get stuff done, and I'm excited to show you the stuff we did get done. But, you know, we get so ambitious. Flava Fade. Big hugs, Flava. I read that post in Hug Chat about you getting gifted an air conditioning unit by someone in Dan Cummins' community. This is the magic of community. I'm so excited to hear about that. Congratulations. I hope you're enjoying it. What else we got? Hey, Ian, how much did you miss? I don't know. Like, where? I'd have to know when the last time you were listening was. Oakenby, hi. How you doing, Oakenby? McDougal, thank you so much. McDougal actually gave me the information on how to generate those clips that we were playing in the Starting Soon screen, which is something that we, Mr. Sharp and I, are committed to at least starting the Starting Soon screen on time. We've also, if you caught the notice in the Discord, moved our start time to 11 a.m. Pacific time instead of 10 a.m. We're having such a hard time hitting 10 a.m. I feel like we might as well just embrace it and make it the new reality, but also stay committed to it. So as long as we can, hold me to it. You're allowed to tease me and make me feel bad if we don't hit it. You know what I mean? Like, I rely on that. I'm scrolling back up to see who I need to say hello to. Doxy Brooks, hello. How you doing? Silent Alex. We got Prepaid Obsidian. Hello, Prepaid RC. Hello, RC. Cheeky Healer. Hi, good to see you. K-pop fan mom. Wait, what's happening? Look at this. K-pop fan mom resubbed 36 months. What the heck? What the heck? Wait. No, what are you doing? I had a plan. And you're derailing that plan with, what's this, a hype train? The hype train wasn't part of the plan. Oh, my goodness. Hi, oh my K-pop, what the heck? You guys. Treasure train, what does that even mean? Wait, participants save 35% on 5 or more gift subs? At level 5. Oh, they're so sneaky. They're so sneaky. Well, congratulations. Thank you so much, K-pop, for gifting 5 community subs. Let's go. Zarkano, thank you for resubbing with Prime. Hey, you only get 1 Prime and you're using it on this weird channel. Thank you. That's incredible. Prepaid resub for 36 months. Oh, wait, no. 53 months. Holy moly. So, oh my gosh, McDougal also resub with Prime. I'm not used to reading all of the status stuff that comes in. Thank you, guys. You're incredible. Okay. Who else have I not said hello to? Heather Bear, hello. Good to see you. And of course, Pripcat. Hi, Pripcat. Mr. Sharp, hello.
You gotta say hi to me.
I gotta say hi to you. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it. Hello, Mr. Sharp.
Hey, man.
Thank you for handing me the kitty cats.
Yeah.
Mr. Sharp has been basically like a cat tree for the last month, you know, just constantly walking around with kitties. Oh, my goodness. I am certain. Thank you for resubbing. Jen's Lens. Jen. Hey, Milkshake. Thank you for resubbing. Jen, got some interesting events coming up in the Pasadena area I'd love to tell you about. What else we got? Did I say it? I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody.
Treasure trains will give you sub discounts when you reach level 5.
Gotcha.
But big butt. Wow. All right.
Whoa. Okay. Well, I like big butts.
Okay. During September, the treasure train will be changed so that the sub discounts kick in at level 2 instead of level 5.
Wait, but it is level 2. We reached level 2, right?
Well, we already did it then.
Yeah!
Stop giving. Nobody give any more subs.
discounts.
We're good.
Enjoy. Look.
Level 2.
We did a lot of planning and thinking, and we did not really incorporate a lot of September into our plans. Even though here we are coming back right into September starting. Hello. At
Is
Miami
September
Beach.
in August then? Great question.
I don't know.
Apparently.
I don't
Is
know.
it? Wait.
No, I think September. I don't.
Are we?
I think it's starting on the 30th. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not unlocked
We're
at
not
level
unlocked
2.
yet. Okay.
Don't worry.
So we've got 2 more levels to go.
Don't take your information from me.
Oh, Liz says 29th, this Friday.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Cosmic! Watching stream and learning new balloon ideas has helped you present even better designs and twists at events. You've been at it for a decade, but you keep learning new stuff from me constantly. Thank you for the art and work you do, Cosmic! You have no idea how happy that makes me. I don't know, my motivating factor in streaming, why do I do it, is to spread joy and bring smiles. But one way that we can boom, super up that factor is if oh my gosh, MS Gamer! Let's go! K-pop another what, you guys? You guys, thank you so much! Incredible! Holy moly! But look, now we're inspiring other balloon artists to bring new designs, which hopefully spread even more joy. We're exponentially bringing more smiles to the world, because the world could use more smiles. Miles of smiles. Oh my gosh, Cosmic, thank you so much. And thank you for sharing that with me. You know, that is absolutely a currency to someone who streams, is anecdotal, just a testimony of an effect that we're having on the world. So
and soda.
Let's go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, and hydrate. Thank you, Miami Beach. I do need to hydrate. I'm back to the jar, but Liz, I've been using your water bottle. That thing has saved me, because it's such a high capacity, and I've taken it to all of my gigs. I love it. But for stream, I think I'm going to stick with the classic mason jar, because, the wide mouth. I get a lot more hydration from this.
But I do send her off with that bottle a lot.
A lot.
And it's good for in the house, too.
It is.
I carry it from room to room, trailing in her wake, saying, "Babe,
please drink water.
Babe.
Please drink water.
Babe.
Please drink water." That's Mr. Sharp, always. Mr. Sharp is...
Babe, I'll watch her, babe.
You're kind of like a human hydrate regime, Mr. Sharp.
I thought you were going to say, I was an IRL version of the Adam Sandler semi-classic, The Waterboy.
I wouldn't insult you like that, babe.
I mean, it's B-tier Sandler, which is,
A compliment.
better than a lot of people do.
True. Better than a lot of Sandler.
Better than a lot of the other people in Sandler's movies ever did.
They're good friends, though. I'm glad it's been useful. So useful. So useful. Yes, exactly. We're going to smear love and joy like on a bagel. You get it.
Am I doing fantasy football this year? Great question.
I have been getting those notifications from Yahoo. They're like, SharpBalloons should start the draft soon.
I'm waffling. I'm considering I haven't played fantasy. I won a league last year, and they're like, hey, we're starting soon. Hey, are you? And I don't know.
Are you not going to do it?
I don't know.
I know. Look, we're doing a
lot. Football is
and it's
the
tricky
worst
to,
sport,
take on
and fantasy football is the worst fantasy sport.
But it's also one of the easiest as a
For sure, 100%.
newcomer or a
Maybe
less
my approach
checked
just
into
needs to be
sports.
more chaotic.
Right, if you know you're not going to be that checked in, you might as well.
What
just
if you free yourself
get
from the
weird with
concept of winning and just
it.
play,
What if you
man?
didn't try to win?
What if you just play?
That was my strategy, and I got second to last place.
Well, that was Liz's strategy, and she got
Second place, right?
I think so. Yeah,
but
I think it was second
best,
place.
But with the best record.
Best record?
Best record.
Is that right, Liz?
down.
You were second?
I believe third.
Third.
You were third? Who got second? Oh, wait. No, it was
the
Mr.
Bex.
Bex got second.
Bex boys.
Yeah, the Bex boys. Oh, they came in from behind. If you don't play, you won't lose. MS. That's been...
It's hard to argue with that.
It's been my motto for way too long. McDougal gifting us song
Although,
to
of course,
Retro Roadshow.
Your Gretzky's, Wayne, and others who have the quote have been attributed to would say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
We just unlocked it. Level 5.
We unlocked it.
35% off 5+ gift subs. I hope that
door.
that does. I hope
Enter
retro
the gift
actively
sub.
apply to those who gifted 5+ subs, because hey, we had a few in there. Thank you so much. Congratulations to me and to you. Yeah, hooray.
Wait, it does not?
There's that treasure. Wait, it doesn't?
What?
No, that's a... Well, that is an oversight on whose ever concept that was.
What?
You're not going to, like, reward the people
Who got
who
you there?
got you there?
That doesn't make sense. Get out of here. That thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
What do I
Anyway.
have to say?
Twitch did that on purpose. I see what they did there.
It's like I see what they did there, but also,
People have
Come
been
on.
complaining for a while. Okay, good.
come on.
Well, add our names to the list. I
Because
like
like,
that
what
I...
is somebody supposed to jump in and give again, even though they've already given? Because now you want the double. But then I don't know.
Yeah, and RC is saying,
Whatever.
especially since level 5 is a hard thing for smaller streamers. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it is. And so, I don't know. Look, I literally just found out about treasure trains like today. So, I guess I can't complain about it too much, but
5 says, come on.
thank you to those of you who brought us to level 5. That's spectacular. It feels great to be back. We've been busy. And like most times when you're busy, at the end you like sit there and you're like, okay, so what did we get done? And then you look at the list and you're like, is that all? Is that all we did? However, there like the night before last, Mr. Sharp was doing Dinner Detective, and our son was being babysat by a grandma, and I spent 5.5 hours sorting my round balloons. And it saved us a lot of shelf space, but then when you look at the shelves, you're like, 5.5 hours. And it's like, that's a lot of time. And what did it get me? What did it get me? Honestly, though, then the next day we cleaned up the studio, and because we'd saved all that room, the studio is much more workable right now. K-pop gifted a sub to Sassy Girly. Thank you so much, K-pop, Sassy Girly. Happy that you got that badge. Like, come on. Come on. I know.
I tried to get TTS to say it. TTS wouldn't say it.
Oh, what? Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
K-pop, sassy.
Simon. Oh, how's our audio balance, by the way? Mr. Sharp and I, are we equivalent? Is one of us... Whoa! McDougal, thank you for the hot tip about Clip Guru, and thank you for those 5 gifted subs. Look at that, you already gave out 1. Holy moly.
Cosmic Beaver says we sound great.
Oh, that's
Liz
good.
says we sound great.
Good. This is good, because all of the levels are where I thought we needed to be to sound good.
My voice is way cooler than TTS's? Yes, but
It's true.
sometimes TTS is funny.
It's also true.
Sometimes it's
also
funny
true.
to make a robot say your joke. Stupid robot,
'Cause
you
they
can't
have
even
to.
choose not to. Except this time it did choose not to.
Oh.
Stupid robot.
How dare it figure out how to say no?
You better stretch.
In
But in a
fa-
fashionable way.
In a fashionable way. How does one stretch
In a
fashionably?
fashionable way, lol.
Ting, 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 ting. Ugh.
I feel like it called you lol.
Lol. Liz gifted 10
Oh no.
We're gonna have so many
Oh no, I got one of the subs.
You did.
Oh
Mr.
no.
Sharp has not been subscribed.
Well, the thing
It's-
is, like,
no.
we got, you know how like you get a new credit card every once in a
Yeah,
while?
our debit card.
We got like a
had
new
an
one.
expiration date. So we
but-
got a new one. He hasn't put it in.
I've changed it in Twitch, and it's just like a stupid. I haven't gone and done it yet, and so I'm technically unsubscribed now.
Thank you, Liz.
And so now I just got a free sub, which I feel I'm gonna get this hooked up, and I'm gonna pass it along
And you're
to
gonna
somebody
gift it,
else.
forward it, pay
I'm
it
gonna give
forward.
somebody else's sub. It's not right. It's not right.
It's not okay. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Technically resubbed now. It's true. Congrats.
Yeah, and thank you, Liz.
Liz, you're
for that.
incredible. You're amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me show you all around the studio here real quick. I gotta hang on for a sec. Bear with me. I'm gonna switch over to this here
I
and
wasn't thinking about it because we weren't even on, so it
right.
wasn't even a thing on my plate, and then all of a
I
sudden,
know. No,
here I am. stealing subs from more worthy recipients.
I have. Oh, and hang on. I'm gonna flip this around, everybody. I have. Rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise, and let's fit to screen. There we go. Okay. So allow me to show you around the studio. This is. Well, actually, let me real quick. Sorry, I know I'm so scattered. It's on brand, right?
Well, you're sideways.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was, and I fixed it. Okay. So, these are. I think this is the picture here. Yeah, this is what my balloon shelf used to look like. Okay, like kind of stuff like pulled out halfway and falling out, not really in any kind of color order, because like I'd pull things out and I'd put them back in the wrong place. And then I just had so many balloons that I hadn't even packaged, because I was just like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. And then I wouldn't get to it. I would just kind of skip it. So I finally buckled down. We got everything bundled in on the shelf. So let me show you what the shelf looks like now.
Shaped like handsome Squidward's face.
What is shaped like handsome Squidward's
I don't know why,
face?
but I can see it.
Wait, what was?
The picture.
Oh, the picture of the balloons on the shelf?
Yeah. Because it's like kind of squared off, and like you can
that.
kind of see the dimple in the chin.
Okay.
It's like it doesn't, but it, for whatever reason, does.
So this is the new balloon shelf. I know it's a little dark back here because the light doesn't get all the way, but look at that. All the 160s on the top shelf. We got 260s on 2 shelves now. We got the standard colors on the second shelf, and the third shelf is like the muted colors, the neon colors, and the chrome colors. And then we've, of course, got our 350s, 360s on that shelf down there. So much nicer. I'm impressed. I don't know about you. I've also got set up, and I'm not ready to actually utilize this, but I do want to tease it a little bit, a green screen corner over here. What? So we may be using that in the near future.
Hackingosh's OCD heart is fluttering in perfect rhythm.
And then
Organize it more.
I can show you that too, actually. The balloon shelves over here, they're still very disorganized, but they're much more like, let's see if I can hold this and show you. Like everything is bundled by color. So if I need to find a particular color, a particular shape, these are all much more. Because you've been in here when I'm like looking for one color of round and it's like I cannot find it. But hopefully that happens less. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, I make 0 guarantees. But yes, this phone cam could be so much wider. I know.
We were talking about how many different bags you thought you threw out this weekend. Or this hiatus
the
time.
Plastic bags, Mr. Sharp, I think you're correct. Easily a 3-digit number. The
question is like how many 3 digits?
I know, yeah, that is a good. There's my hype chest. Let's find out what emote I got. You missed. I'll share that. That's funny. Choo choo! Thank you so much for that hype train, treasure train. Thank you. Thank you. It feels so good to be back. I'm very excited.
Cosmic, those are Sempertex also, and some Emmer Gemmers. But also, what would you say is the percentage in there of the
new brand that I've been using? Decomex.
Decomex.
There's a large percentage of Decomex in there. I don't know the exact. I'm not great at estimating.
Would you say at this point, if I had to guess, Sempertex is probably the plurality?
Yes.
And then is Decomex number 2?
I would say at this juncture, yes.
And then number 3 is going to be Old Qualitex that has yet to die.
I'm going to say Old Qualitex and Gemmer are pretty close.
Okay.
maybe there's more old Qualtex, but you know that there's only
Right.
one direction
Yes.
that
there will not
relationship is going to move. This is fun. Want to take a wild guess as to the oldest bag of balloons that I found in my sorting.
be more. This is hiatus trivia.
Hiatus trivia.
Also, Cosmic, Shannon's been very into the Decomex, and I believe they're the most cost-effective.
They're
so
pretty
if you're
cost-effective.
looking
There's
for
only
something to mess around with.
so downsides because there's downsides to
Decomex.
everything. There's only one distributor that I found that sells them, and they are in Canada. So shipping time and shipping cost
Put your orders in ahead of time.
can be a thing.
Don't wait for this weekend.
But but I like the color range. I don't know if you use a lot of 160 and 360 balloon, but my main issue with Sempertex, I love the quality, but they're really restricting their color availability in those non-260 sizes, and they don't seem that interested in expanding. They don't seem to take my input that seriously.
Okay, so everybody get your year guesses
Everybody,
in.
get it in, get
the
it in.
first one to guess a year, you own that year, and whoever gets it correct, you get some of those old balloons. We won't send them to you. You have to pick them up from somewhere here in Los Angeles. But man, if you want it, I'm gonna give you like a big
oh my gosh, look at.
handful
Hang on.
of
I gotta show you
old
guys. I gotta show you
balloons.
this. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Hey, come with me. Come with me.
And you'll
And
see.
there's a kitty sleeping on a balloon box.
It was very disturbing to them, this big cleaning binge that we went on, because they've only been here for a certain amount of time, and the territory became fixed in their mind, and then we just went and realigned their whole mental map. So now he's like, I got no choice. Just got to nap in a box of balloons.
Gotta get my scent all over these bags.
Got to get that.
Sweet boy, sweet boy.
Wait a minute.
What's wait a minute?
What's happening here?
What's happening here?
I think people are coming.
Oh,
Bintac.
people! I don't have my
Claire
alerts on
here.
this one. Wee Claire! Hello! Welcome!
Wee Claire has raided and ran.
Of course.
I don't know if you can hear us at all. Wee Claire, good to see you again. You're the
Meow.
first person that we're seeing back from hiatus.
Thank
Go
you.
run. Go do your thing with your friends.
Ah, so good. Yes.
What a great first raid.
It really is. Wee Claire's been doing so much fun stuff. I don't know if you're following Wee Claire on like Instagram, but it's so much fun to just look at all of the events, all of the panels she hosts. She has spoken to your favorite celebrity. I almost guarantee it. If they're alive. She's not spoken to Albert Einstein or whatever, but like really, really impressive. We love Wee Claire. High recommendation to follow. We love you, Claire. Okay. Hello, Seal Pup. Hello. How you doing? Okay. And Agent Freddy Show. Hello, Agent. How you doing? Green Bam. Hello.
Wait, Green Bam? Where's
Thank
Green
you
Bam?
for resubbing.
Bam.
51 months. We saw we're in Vroman's, the bookstore in Pasadena that we're starting a relationship with.
Look, things are going well. I don't want to jinx it. You know,
Exactly.
when it's good, you want to take it slow.
We're walking by the shelves and there's it rhymes with Takei.
Right.
George Takei's new book, and Mr. Sharp said it reminded him of you, Green Bam. How do you pronounce that? Well, it rhymes with
Takai.
Takei.
Takai.
Oh boy.
But it rhymes with Takai.
Exactly. So we got to make a raid lightsaber for the Claire gang. We Claire here, very bright colors. So I'm going to go with a bright pink and a bright yellow, I think. I think that feels very Claire-ish. So I'm going to go back around. You know what? I'll bring you to go pick out my balloons for my new lovely balloon.
Look at you all.
Hang on here.
Oh, Green Bam, you were librarying?
Ooh, yes.
I presume little librarying or just like actual full-size library?
Possible.
With all the books and everything.
All things are possible. Okay, here we go.
That's the yapper.
Come back here. We're going to pick out. I'm going
for
to
the
do like
noisy
a
boy.
neon yellow. That
Yellow?
looks good. Oop. Use my phone there. And I'm going to do like a new kind of like rosy pink that we got. I think this is a nice wee Claire color combo. What do we think? All right. Going back up to regular. I'm like getting back into the swing of things. Oh, right, a raid saber. Oh, right.
Do you remember how to do those?
Ah, phew. I hope so. Let's figure it out.
Oh, Cosmic, you had to learn from the books and the DVDs. What were your like main books and DVDs?
Yeah, who are your favorite
Buster
DVD
Balloons.
instruction?
What was it? Mad
Hats and Wild
Mad
Wearables.
Hats and Wild Wearables.
1 through 5, I want to say. Maybe 4.
That's the Rosetta Stone, baby.
I mean, there was a
That's the
saying.
Rose Gold Etta Stone.
There was a saying within my group of balloon artist friends. I don't know how much throughout the industry it extended, but you could tell if an artist had seen Mad Hats and Wild Wearables and someone who had not. Like there was a decided shift in the balloons they were making if they had seen that particular instructional property. You worked with Royal Sorrell. What a legend. What an absolute legend. One of Rob the Balloon Guy's mentors, dear friend of the stream, and yeah, he was an all right dude. Also,
Bunnyco, hi Bunnyco. Radioactive lobster shirt, or Flavor likes to think of them as rock lobsters.
Yeah. Rock lobster. Let's see here. But it wasn't a rock. Okay, wrap this around here.
Royal Sorrell, of course, you do the joke of his all the time, to recap.
So to recap,
the rule is you're allowed to take somebody's joke if they die and also gave it to you.
So I have to kill someone to be able to take their joke?
Well, but you got to get them to give it to you first, and then...
It's like a comedy Highlander.
And then you have to murder them just like you did Royal Sorrell. I mean, never mind. Forget that last part. Scrub the VODs. Scrub the VODs!
No, Royal Sorrell, a real amazing, honestly, like pioneer in balloon art. And I know that sounds silly, but like also, I don't know. Balloon art is silly, but it is a thing. There are people who make their living at it, and so of course there are going to be people who develop the art form and further the community. Royal also and his wife Patty were they ran Twist and Shout, my favorite balloon art convention, which this year will be in Las Vegas. If you are nearby, I highly recommend visiting. Okay, we're going to write Wee Claire here on the Raid lightsaber.
I mean, that impact on the balloon community is bonkers.
Yeah.
It's absolutely impossible to quantify what starting Twist and Shout did as an industry-wide spreader of knowledge, skill, ability, technique, all those things.
People ask me, like, how did you discover that you were good at this? I had been making balloons for about 5 or 6 years before I went to my first Twist and Shout balloon art convention. And for that time, I was only making dogs, swords, flowers, one balloon monkey, one balloon bear, things that were very simple. I didn't have the confidence. I didn't know what was possible. And then you go to this convention and like your brain cracks open. And it's the power of community. It truly is. All right, we got Wee Claire here written upon the Raid lightsaber. By the way, I filmed some more Pokemon over the break. I'm sure you won't be able to guess who.
Speak alleged murdering.
It's fine. Wee Claire is written on the Raid lightsaber. Thank you so much, Claire, for this raid. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, lady, that doesn't look like a lightsaber. And you're right, it doesn't look like a lightsaber, but it does sound like one. What? That is a loud
It's a zinger.
one. That one is loud.
Coming in hot off hiatus.
Welcome back. Oh man, that's a good one. So bright. I killed the clown. No, Flava. Allegedly.
You can take a joke if they die. And thus, the opening of the movie is over. And now we have the time skip to where Shayna has to become a balloon hitman in order to get new jokes.
We use the mask.
K-pop balloon hitman hunter.
Balloon clown hunter.
Yeah.
Oh man.
K-pop balloon clown hunter.
We've been
going to that sing-along.
Deep into the KPDH fandom here. Mr. Sharp took our first grader son to the sing-along at the theaters. How many of you went to the sing-along? I realize I haven't told everybody the oldest bag of balloons I found yet, so I will. Friends, the oldest bag of balloons that I found while sorting...
I'm scrolling back to people's guesses. Okay.
...was from 2010. A 15-year-old bag of balloons. A bag of balloons.
Flavor Fade.
Flavor Fade. But someone else guessed 2010.
Oh, wait. No, there is one up there. Doxy Brooks.
And Doxy Brooks. Both of you. Congratulations. 15-year-old. I believe it was a bag of white 5-inch round top print eyeball. I don't know that I tested them to see if they were very good yet.
Now that's some top print eyeball there.
That's some top eyeball print. Bunnyco, I loved your Bunny Yojimbo cosplay with the mask. I don't know if you saw this, Mr. Sharp. In Discord, let me see if I can open it up. In the Discord, Bunnyco posted. Bunnyco goes to a lot of cons, does cosplay, makes her own costumes. By the way, she made the Hakama pants. I literally thought you purchased that from somewhere. She made them. But if you're familiar with Stan Sakai's Bunny Yojimbo character, it's what it sounds like. It's a wandering samurai bunny rabbit, but it's serious. Let me see if I can find, where did it get put? Was it in the Your Faces? I think so. Yeah. But the thing that's great is, okay, so Bunny Yojimbo. Oh, no, it's not in Your Faces. Shoot. Where did it go? Is it in Smile Chat? Now I'll just search for
Bunny says I think it was in art.
Art. Okay, good. Because you made it. But, so, yes, this is it. So here we go. Let me see if I can share an image that is Discord. Will that work? Maybe. What if I change it to here? Yeah. Okay, look at this. First of all, that's a fantastic costume. That's amazing. That's really impressive. But second of all, that's the back view. Look at those Hakama pants. They just look authentic as heck.
So she says that she made the ears, Hakama, and kimono. Did also make swords, but they didn't turn out as well as she would have hoped.
Look, you know what was great? The idea to use your mask, because Bunnyco is one of the most diligent mask wearers ever, and she goes to a lot of conventions, which conventions are known for everyone just passing the crud, right? Con crud. To incorporate the mask into the costume is just brilliant. I really, really love it. Thank you for sharing that with us, Bunnyco. I love it. Ingenious.
Yeah, incorporating the mask is really great. I'm honestly very surprised that more people haven't done more of that.
I know, right?
Especially at places like cons where, everybody wants to be like a stormtrooper or a Boba Fett or a ninja or a superhero of many different, there's so many. And I'm sure they were the couple years after COVID, and I just haven't seen that much of it. But
But also,
it just seems like this is a dovetailing of two different interests that works well together.
It works well for Bunnyco. Thank you for protecting yourself and also contributing to the protection of your fellow fans.
Masks and costumes is like the chocolate and peanut butter of faces.
Yeah, exactly. There's a perfect analogy.
Schmobviously.
No notes.
I'm great at analogies. I'm as good at analogies as a guy who's got shoes but he has to change
Yeah, you're like
them
the
to good. Because the souls,
you're like the
and like if you were like you bought them for a good price, you know.
Yeah.
But if they had, I lost it.
Okay. You're rusty.
I think I'm firing on all
that was very fun.
Kylanders.
Okay, so what I should tell you is we have changed the schedule. We are implementing a new schedule. We will be changing a few things. And we still have some more things to change to support those changes. But I just want to let you know, like, what's coming up, what's the plan, and also to like catch you up on what we've been doing since we've been gone, because it's been so long. Mondays we will be streaming at 11 a.m. Pacific. We will try to wrap that up around 1 p.m. Pacific.
Richie, hey buddy.
That makes it about a 2-hour stream, and that is going to be labeled our Recovery Monday, because I often work a lot on the weekends, which is why I don't know, I don't want to blame anything, but that, Monday tends to be a day where we've got a lot on our mind. It's been the longest time.
Harder to get started sometimes in the morning.
It's been the longest time since we've seen chat. It's been, since we've talked, so there's a lot of stuff to catch up on.
Oftentimes the balloon room is like totally devastated because
I had to
stuff
build
has been
something.
moving in and out from the weekend, and so yeah, Monday is going to be just getting back on our feet, talking to you all, catching up. It's going to be probably our yap heaviest day.
Yeah, definitely. Yap heavy recovery stream. Tuesday, we will also be 11 a.m. Pacific to 1 p.m. That's going to be our projects day. So what does that mean? Well, if I've got an event coming up that I need to prototype a balloon for, which I do have a few of those. If there is a YouTube video that we are planning on filming that we want to do prototyping for, or creation, just to show off the things we're making. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with the Who's That Pokemon series, which is doing way better on Instagram than on YouTube, which is, who knows, right?
Who knows?
I think it's like a shorter form thing. I don't know.
I think the YouTube one, it needs more volume. We just need like more Pokemon.
More, yeah, it definitely needs to be.
Pokemons.
Right now, it only has 6, so that's not very many out of 151 of the original. So we'll keep going. Oh my gosh, heckin' gosh.
But Nicole, most reviewers do best on IG.
Yeah, platforms. It's tricky. That said, we've decided to split our YouTube presence into 3 different channels, which I know.
I heard what Solomon was thinking about doing with the baby, and I was like, good idea, but let's go further.
What? How wise
Exactly.
of us.
Look, if splitting it 2 ways is wise, splitting it 3 ways is a time and a half is wise.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so 1, SharpBalloons Kids, where we won't be making jokes like that.
Probably not. Hopefully.
The current SharpBalloons channel will be transitioning to SharpBalloons Kids, where basically it houses all of our content that is explicitly made for a youth audience. That would be the edits where we make the Stitch balloon. I can definitely put the Pokemon balloon on there. Things that I, as a parent, wouldn't mind popping on the screen for my little one if I just need to get 10 minutes to finish something up, or 20 minutes, or I'm working on making dinner or whatever. Something that is trustworthy and kid-friendly and engaging and artful. Our second channel will be SharpBalloons Twitch, which currently exists, and that is where all of our VODs are being uploaded as they come out.
Currently up to date. From the time the channel was begun, all of the VODs are up to the very last show before hiatus.
Up to the present.
I will endeavor as we go forward to get the VODs on there as soon as possible after each show.
Thank you, Mr. Sharp. You're doing great.
That night or the next day, thereabouts. And then also we have a bunch of other classic episodes from years ago that have either been edited and tweaked a little bit that we'll put on there, or I think just a bunch of classic ones we'll just start releasing.
I know Sephrin has a backlog of a lot of just episodes that he had the presence of mind to save, and I didn't, because that's how it is. But I'm not regretting the past. We're moving forward. It'll be a solid, just a block of the VODs. That's where they're gonna live.
Right.
The third channel will be SharpBalloons How, and that will be where we house our tutorial content. So like how to make the French bulldog, how to twist a dog, how to twist the giant snake for Chinese New Year. Those videos, the tutorial content, will live on that channel.
There's a link to that in the chat right now. Hopefully the links will get shortened a little bit and we'll have nice clean URLs soon. But YouTube, they like make you prove you're not a bot or a freak.
Well,
or a freak bot. Also,
we are one of those.
Freakbot TM, that's a comic book I'm going to write now.
Ooh.
It's like a robot who's also just like crazy, man.
Sounds like a winner. No, Flava, you're right. We're not trying to get off track of the schedule, but to explain what Wednesday is, I wanted to explain the split of the SharpBalloons YouTube presence. Wednesdays, we will be starting a live streamed to YouTube kids variety show. This is a thing I've been wanting to do for a while and have kind of gone back and forth on. Am I ready? Do we have what we need? We are going to use this Wednesday and next Wednesday as test cases. We're not doing the full show. We just want to make sure we can function with, make sure OBS, find out if there are any quirks of going live to YouTube that aren't the same as going live to Twitch. The third Wednesday, I believe we're not going to be doing that because our blessed child care provider will be on a well-deserved vacation. And then the fourth Wednesday, which is, I believe, the 17th of September, that will be our first official SharpBalloons show on SharpBalloons Kids.
Actual kids show for actual kids.
Actually live, actually creating, actually putting in. Actual.
Because it's not even AI, it's actual.
Actual.
Actual intelligence, AI.
Are we intelligent? It's fine. It's fine.
You can tell it's actual intelligence because it's not that good.
So that is going to be our Wednesdays. And that will be currently, and again, if we find something out during these 3 test weeks, that may change. But right now, the plan is for that to be 4 to 5 p.m. Pacific time.
And cheeky on YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube.
YouTube.
We may simulcast to Twitch, but we will not be interacting with Twitch at all. We will be conducting that show as though the YouTube audience is the only audience. And when you stream on YouTube for kids, there is no chat interaction. It's a children's protection thing, and I am all for it. You don't want someone popping in and saying something horrible. So
Liz, that's a great idea.
So we will. What was Liz's idea?
To be modded on YouTube.
Yes.
We
have to
need your help there, absolutely.
1,000,000,000%. Will do. But yeah, there is no chat. But mods are still good to have, I think. In general, anywhere. And we would appreciate.
It's for us.
It is
Time
right.
out
Moderate us.
And hammer us.
Just be like, no.
No, Mr. Sharp, that joke is not for kids.
Oh,
come on. Oh, you're right. You're right. Tough but fair.
No, cutting babies in half jokes.
What?
So.
Who would do that? That's terrible.
So.
Oh, man. Anybody makes any jokes like that around here?
They are banned.
Out.
Banned for life.
No good.
YouTube is your preferred channel. I think a lot of people, it's easier for them to watch something on YouTube. That has been my experience. When I tell people, "Oh, I stream live on Twitch," it's like it's like it's almost like you can see that the conversation is now going to be me explaining what Twitch is, as opposed to me explaining what the show is. I'd love to just be able to focus on the fact that it is a weekly, live, all ages balloon comedy variety show, and that's what I'd like to forefront as our message. So again, that's what we'll be working on for this next month. But Wednesdays are going to be our live on YouTube Kids Day. Thursday, we normally do our nighttime stream here on SharpBalloons. We will be keeping that nighttime stream. However, we'll be starting an hour later. I know, East Coasters, that means it's pretty heckin' late. That's 9 p.m. Pacific time, but it will be, this will be our SharpBalloons show for grown-ups or for the Twitch audience. For the audience that we know and love, and we can be a little more PG-13 and a little less preschool with everything. So that is, we'll be doing a much tighter, much more structured show that conducts itself like a variety show with segments that are planned. The ones you know and love, Chicken Detective, Mind Meld, some new things. We're going to be introducing chicken karaoke, which I'm pretty excited about. That's what that green screen is going to be pretty useful for. And yeah, that will be a 9 p.m. show. We'll have the coming soon. We'll give it a start. The reason we're moving it a little later is to accommodate our lives as parents. One of us is usually in charge of making sure that one of us is always in charge of making sure the little guy gets to sleep. An 8 p.m. start might mean that second partner's kind of running in and joining. And if you want a structured thing where you're always doing these bits at certain times, it can't be like, well, but if you're not in yet, then we'll just vamp. We're trying to keep it. We're trying to honor the structure that we're planning with that.
K-pop Demon Hunters chicken karaoke.
Bunnyco, you spoiling? But yes, we are definitely planning on doing some K-pop Demon Hunter. I do think that should be our first chicken karaoke song. But we'll get that on Thursday of this week, Thursday night's stream. What else do I have to do? So that's our week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday on Twitch, Wednesday on YouTube. I will look into multi-streaming. That will be one of the experiments that we run in these coming 3 weeks for the Wednesday stream. But again, I will not be reading Twitch chat, or there will be no redeems. None of the notifications will be popping up on screen, etc. You are certainly welcome to cheer and sub and all that during that stream, but it will not be popping up on screen, nor will I be addressing it, because I don't wish to confuse the YouTube Kids audience with like weird chatter about, gift subs and things like that. I really just want to focus on creating a nice kids show that's, I don't know, reliably fun.
Flavor that
and
looks
unique.
great. Yeah, perfect. There is a new Bang schedule that you can do there. Thank you so much.
We have the best mods. They're so much more organized than us. And imagine how much we could have got done if I had communicated with the mods at all during the hiatus.
Confusing kids too much is how you end up having to drink hemlock.
Yes, that was the official sentence, I believe. Confusing the kids.
My philosophy teacher is too hard. Make him drink hemlock.
Therefore, O men of Athens. Anyway. Restream.io is the site. We think that's the good duo stream thing. By the way, I'm trying to be better about talking to camera most of the time. So, if there's something that is important or a suggestion that you have for me, posting it in Discord is absolutely the way to make sure that your message doesn't just like poof, and then I never see it. and then you don't have to feel annoying by like reposting or whatever. Just post it in Discord. Came up on stream is a great channel for that. Speaking of Discord, look at all these segues. Speaking of Discord, there's going to be a little bit of a change in Discord. I am going to be looking for subscriber suggestions. We obviously do subscriber gratitude stream at the end of each month, and that is really fun for me. I really like doing that. I would like to do that more. So every SharpBalloons show, like on Thursday nights, we will be making 2 balloons. They will be timed balloons. I will have 20 minutes to make the balloon. That's like a pretty good amount of time. It's not a speed balloon, but it's not one of those like 3-hour monstrosities. And that balloon, the first balloon, will always be a subscriber request. It will be random. We will spin a wheel, but it will be a subscriber request. However, I would like to experiment with changing the subscriber requests that they must be submitted as a sentence. Text only. Not a cute picture that you found. I have loved recreating those. And watching those clips at the beginning of the starting soon screen, it was super great to see a lot of those. But I'd like to start making ideas. Now, if you're like, I like this IP, I want to submit this IP character, that's fine.
Sure.
But I don't want a picture that I need to recreate. One thing that I find is a personal block for me as an artist is my perfectionism, where I'm like, I need to make every detail that's in this original image. But when we're making it in 20 minutes, that's not necessarily the case. I can still do research and look up photo reference on my own and pick which representation works best within the time frame and the structure of this variety show that we're putting together. But sentences only, because I love your ideas. And secondly, I really don't want to start getting AI art as requests. And I think if we go photos, I think people might end up starting to submit that stuff accidentally. And no, right? Let's really make human art. Human idea, human creation. It's a collaboration between your brain and my hands, and I think it's going to be awesome.
And don't stress yourself out too much about that. If it's like, I really just wanted a Daffy Duck,
right?
That's fine. But maybe just like say, Daffy Duck wearing his I can't think of a single time Daffy Duck wore a costume. Daffy Duck with his bill backwards.
This is sure. But also, I'll say if you just want to submit Mira from K-pop Demon Hunters, that's fine. If this is what you really want to see, and you don't want to see anything like Mira as playing the trumpet, or it doesn't have to be crazy and weird. Because again, we're doing 20-minute balloons with built-in breaks and silly improv games and stuff that gets plenty silly. So feel free to be as wild with your request or as simple with your request.
Since you don't have to get other people to vote on it, then it can just be whatever is in your heart.
Yeah.
Also, Mira playing the trumpet would be great.
It'd be fantastic.
Little mariachi influence on the K-pop Demon Hunters.
I mean,
a little like folk punk, kind of like battered, battered herald.
But then it gives me the option. Yeah, you know what, Jen? Yes, Dumbo as a boba milk tea is perfect because that is a fun description of the pin that I know you've sent and have submitted, but now I get to make my own version of that without feeling beholden to recreate that specific image, which might take me longer than a simplified version.
And also, then it's like, do we have to like find those people and be like, hey, we made your thing, but now it's balloons?
Right. I do also. Yeah. That's sometimes people will submit a image and I'll make a balloon of it, but I don't know who the original artist is, and now I feel.
And
I want to credit
it's
them,
nice
right?
those times when we can like connect with folks and be like, hey, we made your thing, and they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think Anyone would see that.
One Audrette, who
Right.
made the chicken boba illustration. I think was that a Heather Bear request, maybe.
Sounds right.
That was great. I connected with Audrette, and now like we follow each other. Every once in a while, I'll send her a message. It's really nice. So I'm not saying it's been a burden to recreate other artists' work. It's something we'd like to experiment with going forward to kind of stretch ourselves creatively and stretch you creatively too. So that is that's one change. And again, I will make a post in Discord that will summarize all of these changes if you're like coming in here and you're like, well, it sounds like we're going down a list and I missed all the top ones.
And so we'll start a fresh channel for those requests, or
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna do a little bit of rolling up the sleeves and getting into Discord. That's my task for this week is Discord changes. So yes, we will need from subscribers their text requests for balloons, but also what we will be looking for from subscribers is we will be looking for chicken detective clue suggestions. One thing that I would like to change going forward when we do Chicken Detective, the username of who submitted the clue, I would like that to be featured along with the clue. So you will get credit
for your
for
funny ideas.
Yeah, for your ideas.
And I'll know who to blame for when someone goes free and escapes justice.
It's so summery. It's very summery. Pistol, hello. My lobster shirt is quite summery. I was wearing this the other day, and Mr. Sharp told me I look like Genu. Because he's wearing kind of like a blue striped shirt. And, wait, okay, let me change my... It's not quite K-pop today, but you know what I mean. So...
Oh, man, when Genu came out...
During the sing-along
K-pop
screening...
Demon Hunter sing-along.
Genu!
It's Genu!
Everyone's eyes just turned into hearts. It was wild.
And it's funny because they've all seen this movie before. They know exactly when Genu appears.
And
but
they were
oh
ready
man,
for
the hazy gold filter, the sunset filter. It's Genu.
I kind of like that our son. This is his exposure to like what a wild theater experience too.
It was so much fun. I would absolutely go to any sing-along now.
Yeah. Sing-along screenings, turns out they're pretty fun.
Yeah, I don't have to like the movie. I just want to go to a thing where the audience is having a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps if you like the movie, but if they're invested, if there's a crowd that just loves it.
It's communitas, right? What's the definition of communitas, Mr. Sharp?
Communitas, I think, is the feeling of doing something as a community. So I think, probably pretty similar to communal. It's probably like the noun version of that.
Sure. Okay.
But I'd have to look
like
it up
it's
to
just,
be more specific.
The idea that you're surrounded by the energy of a group of humans who are experiencing the same thing that you are in the moment. One value that we have here at SharpBalloons is living in the moment. And that's a part of that is our improv DNA. A part of that is our balloon art DNA. Both of those things really thrive in the moment. And they only last for the moment. And sometimes they're not, And that is a very in the moment kind of thing. You're sharing it with everyone. It's not like you can just pause it and then walk away and then like text your friend afterwards. How'd you like it? Oh, it was great. That's fine. I'm not like poo-pooing that. But there's something special about the energy of just being surrounded by humans.
The intense community spirit and sense of togetherness that arises during rituals or liminal experiences.
Arise! I would believe that KPDH sing-along is a ritual. Yeah?
Or is it more of a liminal experience? That's the only part of that definition that, is a little less helpful. But I think
it's fine.
The intense community spirit and sense of togetherness that arises during rituals.
Yeah,
or
a.k.a. Rocky Horror,
events.
says Clipper.
100%. Yes.
Yeah. all the way.
I mean, I have so much to say about because something like that, where the movie is great, sure, but the movie is about like freaks and weirdos and outsiders, and so to be able to like get together
with
all the other freaks and weirdos and outsiders and feel like, oh, we are all part of this thing, like there are other freaks out there too. That's great. Like being part of that, and that's I think why those things got so crazy, and probably why that movie in particular took off as like a midnight movie thing. Because you're taking these people who maybe don't always feel...
They're usually like, oh, there's one or two of us in a group of like 100 people.
Especially pre-internet.
But now it's like, here we are physically in a theater and all of us. And if there is if a normie sneaks in, they feel what it's like to be weird for once.
Exactly.
Jen,
I'm feeling
told
like
your
Dockers
roommate-
and a button up with the wrong outfit here.
Jen told her roommate that this is what it sounds like as a protest marching song. Yes, I
Sure.
love that. I love that. My voice without the lies. It's great. I've been listening to the soundtrack a lot. A lot.
And
Got
reading the
something in my eye
Wikipedia
right
about
now.
the artists. And listening to the soundtrack while reading the Wikipedia while...
Yeah,
watching clips.
it's been a deep dive. What else? So new schedule,
Yeah.
new show plan. Oh, other things that I'd like. So I kind of teased the idea of chicken karaoke. You all remember Chicken Serenade. That used to be one of our redeems. You could redeem and Chicken would have a song planned, would sing the song. We'd sometimes have a theme to the songs. It was fun. But we kind of moved away from it as we brought in Chicken Detective. I thought maybe that's too much chicken. I don't know. We're going to bring it back, but Chicken Karaoke is the new version. So I would like suggestions from our subscribers of songs that you would like to see Chicken perform. And then Chicken will karaoke sing. Look, she's a diva, okay?
True.
I'm not going to mince words.
Earned,
She can
but
be hard
true.
to work with, okay? But she is only going to sing the section of the song that she agrees to sing. Maybe it's just the chorus,
Yeah.
right? Maybe it's just that bridge because it's a banger. Not the
Maybe
whole
it's just
song.
the rap breakdown.
Maybe it's just the rap. But basically, it's not so, but what I'm trying to do is don't recommend a song that's like 18 minutes long because you want to see Chicken sweat. That's not going to happen. Chicken will pick the 30 seconds or 1 minute that she wants to sing, and we'll sing no more. But
Don't suggest the Charlie Rich drum solo from the extended play version of Begin at the Begin, because she won't do that.
or
She doesn't work for you. She's the chicken.
Look, I'm going to say Meatloaf is in. Bohemian Rhapsody is in.
Yes.
Stairway is in.
On-
All of these. you can
Meatloaf is on the
suggest.
menu.
Is it chicken meatloaf? That's weird. You can suggest them, but Chicken will only sing some part of that. So it's not going to be like, hey, we've got, a 20-minute balloon followed by a 17-minute song. Not like that. So, just be aware we're not going to do the full song, but any song that you think would be fun to see the Chicken perform, and have the we'll find like a YouTube karaoke version. Yeah, it would be helpful if you could make sure there is a karaoke video on YouTube that Chicken can use to perform along with the song. But those are suggestions we need from you, our beautiful subscribers. And of course, if we select your song, we will credit you with the suggestion. And what's the other thing? Oh, haiku. Oh, thank you so much. Look at all of this. Thank you for this support upon our return. Borkware, how you doing? SharpBalloons is back. All right. What we're going to experiment with haiku is giving our subscribers through Discord a topic. We will give you the topic, and you can submit the haiku in Discord. So we're removing the pressure of like, oh gosh, the haiku is now, I just found out what the topic is, and now I've got to try and write one, and I'm counting out the syllables, but I'm trying to also watch the stream. Mr. Sharp and I are reading, then they kind of stop, so we start doing our thing, but then we get one like 5 minutes later, and that's always, I don't want to make anyone feel rushed. If you want to submit a haiku, if your poet has something to express on the topic of the day, then take all the time you need and put it in Discord. We will recite your haiku and, of course, give you credit. Clipper Fury! What? Oh, thank you so much, Clipper. We missed you too. It was really nice when we did like our Sepulveda drive to like feel your nostalgia for the spaces that are a part of your life. Thank you so much, Clipper, for that. $50 from Clipper, Mr. Sharp. Yeah, thank you so much. Well done. Well done. Let's see, what else? It's like such a, let's see, what else? Very stand-up comedian at an open mic kind of thing.
Oh, K-pop. You're right. I did mean Buddy Rich.
Oh.
I said Charlie Rich. He's like a country singer. Buddy Rich is the drummer that does the extended drum solos.
I've been listening
and then yells at his band.
My goodness.
It's very famous. There are very famous clips of him like yelling at his band. Because I think one of them like recorded it one time, and so that's like one of the original like bootlegs that like musicians would pass around to each other.
It's like one of the very first like,
viral videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so
Exactly.
scandalous. I've been listening to a lot of drum solos while I edit.
Art Blakey.
I found like a Spotify like playlist of like just drums because I find it's like less distracting to me, but also like very like energizing. Are you lifting the cat as a weight, Mr. Sharp? Oh, you wanted to get him on the panther branch.
That's the technique for the one-handed panther branch.
That's like, it's a very. I would
pretty
like to film
advanced.
that one of these days because I think it is pretty cool. It's like a step, like you have to lift the cat up into the air and then down. So he's positioned.
You got to do it in such a way that they do
style.
not
Freak
fall
out.
on your head and like go claws first into your eyeballs. 'Cause
Oliver's
they
being
might.
loud.
He's just got a lot of thoughts.
What else?
Yapper be yapping.
So let me just fill you in on like stuff that's been happening in our lives. Obviously, we cleaned the studio. We put a lot of thought into how we want to restructure our streaming schedule and what we're offering. Our son started the first grade too, and that's been really great. It was nice to see. He's really good at helping other kids who were very nervous on the first day of school. He kind of like, because we're allowed to go into the classroom with them for that first week, just to kind of like, help ease that transition. But also we kind of, once they're in the classroom, we're a little hands off, the parents. And we just kind of see him find a kid who was crying and tell him it was going to be okay. And it just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And it's a good way, it's a good way to deal with, it reminds me, it's a good way to deal with your own anxiety. I've done some things where I've gone to like a networking event or something, and I always feel like very awkward because I don't know anyone and very uncomfortable. And the times that I've had the best time is when I find someone else who also looks awkward and uncomfortable, and I try and be the person that I wish would like approach me and like make things easier. Where I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. So when you are struggling, helping someone else who is struggling with the same anxieties can be helpful. It's not for everyone. Not everyone has that tiny little extrovert that they can tap into whenever. But that's my little tip. Hi, Kiri. Hi.
Cheeky, you were the crying kid. So was he.
He was.
And I think that's kind of part of it, that he not the very first days, and he was good at it right away, but like he certainly had anxiety himself. And so
in like the TK, which is the pre-kindergarten year, we had a lot of anxiety. And then so when kindergarten came around, You know, we helped a couple friends, and now first grade we didn't even need to remind him or suggest to him that that would be something that he could do. It's really nice to see, and I think he's liking first grade a lot.
Be the person you needed.
Oh,
That's really good. That's very good.
Echo, that is, yeah, be the person you needed. What huge source of patience and empathy.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's very good.
Yeah, just like in the world. Kept crying till you graduated. And
Hey,
now every
fair.
day is smiles and sunshine.
Oh wait, turns out you were crying just because of life.
Yeah. Well,
I love
happens.
Oliver so much, our little kitten. He's very funny. He's very idiosyncratic. He loves to be loved, but he is not good at sitting still for it. He's constantly trying to get himself comfy, He'll settle down, he'll just about get there. And then like I raised my voice just a second ago and he was like, "All right, I'm going to stand up and walk around a little bit. I got to check this out."
but he's also the yappiest one. He's the talker of the two brothers. Neptune is like, "You're welcome. I'm here to accept your affection." But
Your presence is my presence.
exactly. Oh, Annie, at your first con at a library, you were dressed as Sailor Moon, you met a Sailor Mercury, and you felt less alone.
100%.
I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, he's been enjoying the first grade, and it's been good to meet up with, all of his kindergarten class was there were 3 first grade classes, so his kindergarten class got split up, and all of our good friends that we'd made are kind of shuffled around,
Yeah.
but we're still at the same school, and it's
We
been
still do the walk with them all in the morning, and we see them afterwards, and we're trying to do stuff with them.
Yeah.
In
I
the
mean,
world,
K-pop
but-
Demon Hunter sing along.
K-pop
We
Demon
went
Hunter
with
sing along.
with the friend who is no longer in our classroom, but is still a really good friend.
And his favorite Saja boy,
Who?
Baby.
Really?
Yeah. Baby
Goo
Saja.
Goo Gaga. I get it. I get why Baby
The Goo
would
Goo
be
Gaga
the,
is very funny.
and
Also,
the hot
Baby's
sauce.
yeah,
pounding.
the hot sauce Goo Goo Gaga.
Yeah.
That was a huge laugh in the theater. But also, Baby's the rapper for the
That's true.
Saja boys,
Which is fun because, like,
funny.
oh, such a cute little baby, but he goes hard.
I mean, all of them. There's a certain level of winking and irony with the actors that are playing all of the Saja boys and the character.
Because they are a parody of a band and of stereotypes, whereas Huntrix, while still having like types, is less of
Because
a joke.
the Huntrix songs are supposed to be real pop songs that you can listen to like a pop song. And the Saja boys maybe to a degree also, but I think you're right, they're more of a parody.
I rock out to Soda Pop.
Look, a lot of people like Soda Pop.
And our son's favorite song from the movie, "Your Idol."
Well, it's the dark song.
It's the dark, creepy song.
It's the bad
He
guy
does.
song.
He does want to be. He changed his mind. He did want to be a Saja boy for
Right.
Halloween. And I asked, which Saja boy do you want to be? And he wanted to make up his own Saja boy, which I thought was very fun. Also would be confusing to explain to people, but that doesn't matter. But now I think we want to be an alien. So we'll see as we close in on October. Let's see. Soldier Boys.
Alina,
That Super
shoulders.
Band, whoa. And a little Soda Pop.
Watch the shoulders.
What else? Oh, so I made a soccer player. I know there's some football fans in our chats. Does anyone know? I'm trying to remember his name. What was his name? Do you remember his name?
It's a very
It's a Belgian name.
yeah, it's a Belgian name.
French
It's
sounding.
It's like Thierry, but that's not it. It has that like TH.
Thibaut.
Thibaut.
Courtois.
Thibaut Courtois.
Thibaut Courtois. So I made
Thibaut Courtois.
a balloon of Thibaut Courtois for a young man's. I'm trying to get the photo up here. His bar mitzvah. Apparently, this gentleman is very obsessed with Thibaut and really wanted it. So this is the image. Let me see if I can.
As Cheeky says that
this
they
it?
made a video comparing a teases in your fantasy to your idol, and some of it was a bit creepy how close it was. They came out very close to each other also, so they couldn't have fed off each other. Oh, really?
Interesting. I haven't heard the other one, so I wouldn't know.
I will say though, the K-pop Demon Hunter has been in production for like a long time, and so it's
Sure.
hard to know exactly.
This
and
is
then,
this image is going to be huge. I'm going to resize it, but
yet it is Huntrix was voiced by an actual K-pop group, at least the singing parts. They're a group called Twice.
no, that's not correct, Mr. Sharp. But that's okay. There are singers who do voice them. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Ejae, Ejae is Rumi, and actually wrote some of the songs, which is bonkers. I think, Mr. Sharp, you heard that from me, which is why I feel bad because I'm like misrepresenting. Anyway, this is our Thibaut Courtois. Look at that. I was very happy with how this one came out. Whoa. I was like, I don't want to draw a soccer ball, but then I remembered like FIFA soccer balls are like bonkers. They'll sometimes design the most crazy balloons. So there we go. I love how that one came out. I did post like the sample one. Let me see if I can find an actual. Yeah, they did do Twice did do a version of Takedown, I think, on the soundtrack. And I actually really like the strategy song that's on the soundtrack by Twice. Anyway, well, it's fine. I don't need to show you a real picture of Thibaut Courtois. Just know that this is awesome. Let me see if I can push this in here. Sideways, but you get it. There it is. Thibaut! Goal! Anyway, that was very fun. Courtois, one of the few players to play for Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, who are rivals. I ought to have known there was some footballer trivia that Richie could help me with. I think also that knee is really cool. Oh, thank you. I did one knee bent and one leg straight so I could get a little bit more of a dynamic pose. Good noticing. Yeah. So there was. I actually, for the goal, I outsourced to a balloon decorator company that I know locally because I'm like, I am interested in making the character and I'm less interested in making the soccer goal.
Oakenby, you got it. First try.
Yeah, nice. Well done. That's exactly how you spell it.
Thibaut Courtois.
Thibaut Courtois.
What
What else did we do? Obviously, some birthday parties over the last 2 weeks. I did 2 birthday parties, one on a Saturday, and I had one scheduled on Sunday. I went to the Saturday party, and one of the moms of a guest was like, so I don't know if you know this, but you're coming to my party tomorrow. It was actually 2 families that are in the same friend group that booked me, one on the Saturday and one on the Sunday. So I literally the next day got to see the same group, mostly, of kids. And it was nice because they all kind of knew like what I could do. And so they were prepped with their requests and their challenges, and it was a lot of fun. One of the challenges that I got at that party, I think this might be is it this one? Yes. Fire salamander. It was kind of an older kid, and he was like, and I was like, well, what do you like? And he's like, I really like salamanders. I'm like, okay. Sure. Is there like a specific one? And we kind of went back and forth on a few, and we looked up pictures, and we ended up going with this one. And it was so fun to make it for him and to show him that you know, the thing that you are interested in, that hyper focus for you, an adult, at least as far as this kid knows, will listen to you and will honor the thing that you love. That's one of my favorite things to be able to do at a party is when I'll make Lightning McQueens and Elsas all day. If that's what you want, and then I'll make that for you. But when you find that kid who's like, this is actually my my hyper focus. This is the thing I have 18 books of and pester my parents all the time about. That's very exciting. So I took a picture of it. I don't take a picture often at parties. I never remember, but that one I did because I'm like, this is a good feeling, and I want to document that. So that was very cool.
Cheeky did put that video up came up on stream. Thank you, Cheeky.
Thank you. I love it.
I'm at least going to listen to that song for sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, because our son likes that song, so if there's another song like that,
yeah,
might as
yeah,
well.
yeah. He's gonna be so into it for sure. So the party I did yesterday, it was a 3-hour party. There were a lot of guests, and the balloon line was almost an hour long. It was a 50-minute wait, approximately, the line for balloons. Because there were a lot of people, and I was making pretty good ones. You know, I wasn't going... Sometimes when I have a super big party, I'll try and make, like, very simple balloons. I won't pull out all the stops. But when they book an extra hour, I was like, oh, it's okay. We can do fancy things. And, man, there were a lot of people. So I did get some fun requests, though. I wrote some of them down that I remember. It was a mermaid party. So I made probably at least 6 mermaids, right? But then one kid came up and asked for a flounder, which was wonderful. I don't think I've ever been asked for a flounder before. So it was really nice to be like, I would love to make flounder for you. I made a fighter jet. Never made a fighter jet before. There's a little boy who wanted an elephant, and I asked him what color, and he said yellow. Great. And then usually I put the elephant standing on something. So I said, is there another color you like? And he said, yellow. So I was like, okay. And then his mom, who had seen all of these very fancy IP balloons come out in line before, was like, well, maybe you should get something special about the elephant, like he's wearing a hat. And I'm like, okay, look. My elephant is awesome. You don't need to, like, pressure this kid into asking for something weird, but it's fine. So I made an elephant wearing a hat, standing on a flower, but all 3 different shades of yellow. This is why I need a lot of different colors. But it was very cute, our little yellowphant. There was one kid, because when they're really little, they wait in line with their parents. So the parent has been waiting in line for almost an hour. And the boy says he wants a circle. And he could not be convinced to ask for anything more complicated or cooler. He just wanted a circle. He's very into shapes right now. So I made him a circle, just a 360, 2 pinch twists, loop around to the pinch twists, round it out. It's a circle. And you should have seen the smile on his face. Complicated is not always better.
When somebody tells you what they want, give it to them.
I think honesty, like really acknowledging the request is the best. Complicated is fun, takes longer. Sometimes simple balloon dog, the one balloon dog, just makes people happy. And I should remember to embrace simplicity sometimes because it's part of the appeal of balloon art. But yeah, basically balloon circle, literally an hour in line, maybe 58 minutes, I don't know. I did get an organic request for Pearl from Steven Universe. And her mom was like, I don't know, ask her. Maybe she knows who it is. It was so funny. And then she's like, do you know Pearl? And I was like, what? I got to tell all about how obvious, like, Pearl is my favorite character as well. And we were chatting about, like, how I'm like a pearl who, like, keeps house like an amethyst, you know? So, like, does that make me an opal? But, like, I don't want to be like, I'm a fusion, you know? Chatting about that, talking about how our son, our first grader son, has filled probably at least one ream of paper with his own original Gemsona illustrations. He's so into.
Oh man, there's so many.
He introduces himself when we go into like a store that has gems at all. Like it doesn't have to be a gem store, but like sometimes, you know, a gaming store will have like a few things that he'll introduce himself as like, "Hi, I'm a gemologist." He loves gems and gemology now because of Steven Universe, but then now he has these books on like minerals and gems, and he just goes through, and every time he finds a new one, ooh, howlite, he'll make a character based on that. It's so good.
I've been calling him Howlite. Number one, he's a bit of a howler. A lot of noise. But, you know, Howlite's that, like, white with the kind of like the dark, you know,
the lines
gray,
in it, yeah.
Yeah, what are those lines called? That's a different kind of line.
Yeah, it's not an
I don't know.
inclusion.
It's not an inclusion.
Not an inclusion.
But yeah, he's a little Howlite.
He is. Our little Howlite. Oh, yeah. No. Hi, Carrie. It's so good to see you, too. I did get to show the Pearl requester the picture of the cool pearl that I made. Thank goodness for Discord, because I'm like, oh, how can I find this real quick? And I'm like, you know what? Let's go into Discord, search pearl, scroll through. There it is. Boom. So nice. It was nice. It was just so good. She was like a tween, maybe. I don't know the exact age. I love working these birthday parties. I love interacting with people and making art for them. I'm going to try and make a concerted effort at making notes of the requests I make and the fun, notable interactions that I have. These are some of our son's gemsonas. Let's see here. Get to this is
just like show them the bulk. Try to get
yeah, no, I did. I showed them
But
the
in, like,
stack, but here's
expand
the
it a little, like, get
these are all gemsonas.
every single one of those is a different
There's
character.
beryl and blue. I don't know what that says. And then moldavite. What else do we have here? Green marble and hyanite, disparo, benatite. Oh, here's lava.
Heck, and gosh, we're behind on Steven Universe too.
Yeah. We have not seen Future. We haven't
Or
even
the
seen the movie. Larimar. Look at these. These are great. Drusty, I think. Gosh. Purple sapphire. Agate. Look at that. Look at the smile. It is a Steven Universe smile. Like, that's really good. And they're all different. They're all unique. Here's Blue Beryl. Oh, man. What's even going on here? They definitely look like a bad guy.
The movie has some banger songs. Is that what Disobedient is from? I love the song Disobedient. That is a great rock song.
I like when he, like, writes them and he gives them, like, a... Oh. This one is Goldstone. There's the gem. And then he clarified that they're they, them. I love so much. He'll have, like, speech bubbles where they're saying things, and they're very, like, Steven, what's the point of this? Or, like, something like that. Where
Right.
It's just very, I don't know.
Yeah, he's definitely good at
Newsflash, mother
capturing,
loves son.
capturing villain voice.
Mm-hmm. And just, like, character voice. It's so good to hear. We and of course what we've recently, literally as of last night, introduced him to, and we're already well into the rabbit hole, is Calvin and Hobbes.
You can probably show a picture from my Instagram if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I'll look that up. Calvin and Hobbes.
And he made it. Steven Universe might be like the house's favorite show. I mean, I mean, it's definitely the house's favorite show if you consider like you, me, and our son, like all three of us, the combination thereof. That's
Yeah.
definitely the one that grades out the highest.
Yeah, that all of us love the. This is the photo Mr. Sharp posted on Instagram. There he is this morning before school starts.
Okay, Pop, you're saying that the lines in something like a howlite or a sodalite, that's called veining.
Oh, thank you. Veining.
But yeah,
There
that
it
was this
is.
morning. Like, he woke up, he walked out onto the couch with the book, sat down, and just like, boom.
Because that was what
Into it.
I read it to him last night as bedtime story. We read like a few. This is like the full Sunday color strips,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't laughing. He was just really interested, and a lot of the Calvin and Hobbes uses some big heavy lifting language. There are a lot of words that are complicated, but he really liked it. Also, Calvin is 6. And I think at one point there was a strip where like his dad was like, "I know you think you're going to be 6 forever," which is funny because Calvin is 6 forever. But like that was just when he heard that he was like, "Oh."
So is Calvin
6.
Bill Watterson? Or, I mean, it could be Bill Watterson's like son also, and he could be the dad.
I never really did a ton. I think his dad. My memory is that Bill Watterson's dad was a patent lawyer or something, which is what the.
But also, like, you feel like a kid like Calvin is very much the type of person who might turn into a Bill Watterson.
Sure.
Because, like, something like Spaceman Spiff, you know, which I always really loved Spaceman Spiff, or the, like, when it would go all soap opera. Like, it'll turn all Liechtenstein, you know? Where,
Right.
like, I love those moments where it's like you have the normal Calvin art style. And then Bill Watterson is so good that he can,
Such
like,
an amazing artist.
boom, we snap into, like, you know, Frank Frazetta style sci-fi.
The
and you're in this,
landscapes.
because what you're doing is you're snapping into Calvin's head. And in Calvin's head, it's not normal reality. It is a sci-fi landscape. And so you're in the genre in his mind.
And explaining that to my son while reading those stories, because like one panel will be like it's a space like thing, and then all of a sudden his mom is yelling at him, but then in the next panel a gigantic alien is yelling at
Right.
him, and I'm like, so in his imagination his mom is like being an alien in his spaceman fantasy. And so it was really fun to explain that. I think the book was edited together very well, because there is one early strip where we catch one panel of Hobbes as a stuffed animal. Because I realized, I'm like, oh, how do I...
You think this guy's just got a pet tiger.
Right. Or a pal, you know,
Right.
just like hangs out with this tiger that's like taller than him. But then there's this one panel at the end where it shows him just with the stuffy tiger. And so I got to explain that, like, really, this is all in his imagination. And he just really loves it. So very excited. Also hope he doesn't become more of a menace.
A little terrified.
Because Calvin is kind of, as you read this, you're like, oh my God, don't get any
When you're a
ideas,
kid and you're reading Calvin and Hobbes, you're like, yes, yes. And then as a parent, you're like, oh,
his poor parents.
no. This is not good.
But it's great stuff. We're very happy that he's into that, and yeah. Well, maybe he'll start drawing Calvin things.
Sure.
Now. Who knows?
Maybe he'll start peeing on Chevy logos. Who knows?
Oh my gosh. Never. This kid likes cars too much. Yeah, no snow, so we won't ever get the snowball, snow goons, snow situations here. But there was actually one of the comics we read last night was Calvin had saved a snowball in the freezer for 3 months just to smack Susie in the head with it, like totally surprising her out of nowhere. And he's like going on and on about what a genius idea it is. And then he throws it at her and he misses. And he's so upset that he missed it, but he doesn't notice that Susie's just calmly scraping together all the snow from the ground that the snowball made, makes another snowball, and biffs him right in the face. And then he comments about the irony of the situation not being lost on him. So that was a fun discussion of what's irony. You know, typical first grade stuff. Oh, I love it. Oh, our son does love Garfield as well. Garfield was like our first real like comic book. Well, I don't know. Like, was it Dog Man? But Garfield is more in strips, and I think he appreciated that because it was like you could read 4 panels and get to the joke if there happens to be a joke in that particular Garfield. But yeah, what is an irony? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, so Romans, we mentioned. Oh, Mr. Sharp. Mr. Sharp just brought me a little bowl of fried rice for lunch. Thank you, babe. I love you so much.
You got it, Kip.
So there is a bookstore that we have taken you to a few times on IRL streams, and they are out in Pasadena. They are the oldest and largest bookstore in Southern California. Definitely in Los Angeles. I think there is one older store in like the Bay
Northern
Area.
California, yeah.
So, but they are currently.
They're not salty about it. They just bring it up whenever
They bring it up
get you.
because they want to be clear.
Just respectfully, I
not
will
making
say there
claims.
is one that is older in Northern California.
But we reached out to them and talked to them about the balloons and stuff. We will be doing balloons at there's a signing for a children's book on the 20th of September that I will be making balloons for. It is a children's book about an English bulldog. So I've been having fun prototyping English bulldogs. So probably the Tuesday of the week before we do that event will be me creating the bulldog prototype. And
Maybe we'll read the book on stream or something if
yeah,
we get a copy.
that'd be nice. And then on the 3rd of October, did you know it is the 20th anniversary of the Twilight books?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh my.
Millennials are adults now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, Jen, you definitely can. I'll make sure you know what time and stuff all that's happening.
Yeah, it is. You want to go to the last bookstore? I have never been there.
I've heard great things. I've seen a lot of
I hear
pictures.
great things.
Never
Yes,
been.
that's downtown. There's also Lost Bookstore, which is different, and that's the one that is full of plants and everything.
Right.
It's like
It's more of a used bookstore, I think.
yeah, but it's on Honolulu there in Montrose, but that's the one where like it's like walking into like an enchanted garden.
I have never seen Twilight. I've never read Twilight. And if I'm honest with myself, looking back, I always held it in a bit of, disdain is too harsh of a word. But there was always like a little bit of like, I'm not into that. And now I'm look back, I'm like, what a waste of judgment.
It was kid stuff. It was like YA stuff, and you weren't a YA, and so
Well, but I mean,
You're
even
just an
but
A.
but I knew plenty of adults who were into it, and if I heard that, I would like have some judgment in my heart. I
so
know.
you weren't a YA.
And
you were just kind of an A.
Just an
H.
I see what you did there. But now I'm like, you know what? If this is what introduced people to the fact that we can care deeply about characters who are only represented by words on the page, pre-movies, obviously, that's wonderful. If we can introduce people to the power of intentional language to reach our hearts and minds, that's good. There's no bad. I don't want to be a gatekeeper to like reading, so I'm here for it. I'm going to be making a balloon installation for that 20th anniversary. They'll be doing a ticketed event, private. I believe it's already sold out. Sorry, Jen. I know you probably would want to be there. But yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to decide what sort of installation to do. We have.
I thought you were going to say what kind of cosplay to do.
Please.
Please, she's going to be Jacob,
Please.
obviously.
No, look. I think there is a. I haven't read the books, but I think there's like one of the Cullens has short hair and is a lady.
Gasp.
So it's probably that one.
Next thing, they're going to be wearing long pants.
Just be outside. Yes, there you go. I mean, I don't think it's like no one can come in if you haven't bought the ticket. There's just going to be
Alice?
an area. Alice, that's the one, Cape. Then Cheeky knows it too. Yes, Alice. That would be who I'd
Alice.
cosplay as.
Alice.
Just got to like shine myself up.
It's like Cheeky Healer said it, and Ogunby didn't quite believe her, and then K-pop fan mom, like, reassured.
Ogunby believes.
Alice. Alice? Alice. Oh, she's the Persephone.
Wait, what?
The Persephone?
I don't even know what that means.
I do not know either in this context.
All right. I mean, I know who Persephone is.
Is it Persephone that
Spring goddess.
Odysseus brings back from?
No, that's Eurydice.
Eurydice, right? Yeah, yeah.
But
Persephone is the one
Persephone
where
is the goddess.
when she turns away, it's winter, and when she turns toward the surface, it's spring. When she gets close to the surface,
She
it's
goes to
spring.
the underworld to be married to Hades 6 months out of the year.
That's why I'm thinking they're both
Then she
both
comes
in the
back.
underworld.
Yeah.
Eurydice and Persephone.
She's the one
Oh.
who gives
She's mad at Eurydice, and that's like she
my understanding is that he asks her permission and she takes pity on him and says yes, as long as you don't look back. I don't know. What are we doing? Mythology here? Ogunby doesn't know mythology, but you can fake it real good. That's good. That's good. And somehow there's pomegranates. Yeah, I think she ate 6 seeds of a pomegranate while she was in the underworld, and that's why she can't be on the Earth's surface all the time. She has to spend that many months underneath. We get winter. You get it. We've all read Lore Olympus, yeah? Myths and myths? Probably. I probably am.
Ogunby has played Hades, and it's actually the exact same thing, except more bisexual. I honestly don't know if you mean the gods or the game. Could go either way. Which, never mind.
Yeah. That's the definition, yeah? It's so good to be back here with you all. We are coming up on 1 p.m., which means we got to start thinking about wrapping it up. But what I'd like to do is let's see if we can bring out a kitty again. Because, like, you know, we don't want to say bye-bye without having something adorable. Although, Mister, are you ready with a... Oh, Mister's ready. I love the cats, too. Yeah, luckily... Oh, my gosh. Oh, you're kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Chat.
Gotta go careful so as not to disturb them.
They just did this naturally. There's a bag of balloons. Both brothers. Hi, buds. How you doing? You comfy? Oh, they're just sitting in a little basket. Yeah. You're sweet.
Basket of brothers.
You'd never know that they spend about 20% of their time trying to murder one another. There's a lot of, like, adorable fratricide going on in this house at certain hours of the day.
There's a lot of, like, one cat sleeping, the other cat being awake and bored and be like, you
Flying
know what the
tackle!
best option is here? Just jump on his face.
Yeah. How do I show my brother I love him? Let's try to eat his face off.
But, oh, man, they snuggle together so much. They take so many naps together. It's the cutest thing. Oh, my God, look at these guys. Neptune will just crash, and he does not care what's happening. But Oliver is always a little bit alert.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
I'm
man.
very sleepy, but also I got to pay attention to you. What you up to?
So I'm gonna put this down so I don't have to like stand. Oh my gosh. Oh my boys. Oh, they're so sweet. And Iggy's such a good grand dame of the house. Iggy's such a sweetheart. Iggy really.
Is he over it at this point? He's accepted his fate, I think, at this point. And I like to think that he likes it. Oh gosh, with the chin on the side.
I know. The thing, like, Neptune is 100% in love with Iggy. Will always be following him around and like trying to curl up on him. And Oliver is a little more like to his own devices, but oh my goodness. The little tail drooping out of the basket. Oh my gosh.
They definitely harass the heck out of that poor cat.
Oh, yeah.
They chase his tail. That's mostly like the egregiousness. Like they'll bat at him a little bit, but
You know, the nice thing about having brothers though is most of their kitten hyper fight energy they use on each other. You know, they're like, ah,
finally a worthy opponent.
Exactly. So most of what Iggy gets is curious snuggle time, and then like if his tail is moving, sometimes it's like. They have Neptune
Annie, you got it, yeah.
does do a little bit of toe biting. We'll let him in the bed with us at night, and he'll just sometimes just be like, "Oh, is there a toe under this blanket?" And it's like, "Oh, needles. Ouch!" So we're trying to discourage that habit. And then while I was cleaning the studio, I had some shiny gold like fringe, you know, like that foil mylar fringe, right? And it just the place was a mess. It's much cleaner now. And I just heard this crump, 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 crinkle, crump, crump. And I'm like, what is that? Oliver had a little bit of like gold sticking in his mouth. I'm like, oh no, don't chew on that. So I go down and kind of like hold his head because he does not want to let it go. And like I pull on it and I proceed to pull out like a foot long of this foil, the shiny strip, and just coated in cat saliva. Real nasty. And I told Mr. Sharp about it. Then later that night, he cleans their kitty box and says he found at least 2 kitty poops that were very sparkly.
Yeah.
So we will
make sure the foils are not accessible.
We'll try and keep the floor area a little cleaner, so that we don't have party kitty poops. You know, I mean, they're fancy boys. Oh boy, yeah. No, we are trying to, now that we notice it. We've already made a vet appointment. So we're going to be checking in and making sure that everything is okay. Thank you for your care, Ryoki. It stressed me out when I saw it too. Luckily they're like short pieces. They're maybe like this long, so it's not like one of those like always coming pieces. But still.
I mean, also you just hope that at some point it's like self-limiting, where you're like, this isn't food.
Not
I get
delicious.
it now. Oh right, I have food. If I'm hungry, I could go eat the food
at any time. They have been putting on some pounds. They're getting bigger, these sweet boys. Yeah, they'll put anything in their mouths if you're not watching. It's true. They mostly seem uninterested in the balloons, although Neptune does like to pop balloons sometimes. If we leave,
I think it's less that they like the balloons and more that he likes going in the high float bag that all the balloons are kept in. And then the balloons are just the chaos in the bag.
But every once in a while, you'll hear a pop, and you're like, "Ooh, well, I guess we discovered that." Food isn't shiny and crinkly.
Exactly, which is like, why are you eating the shiny, crinkly thing then? This is not at all like the food.
Kids.
You know what food is.
Kids.
Eat that. This is shiny and crinkly, unlike food, so don't eat that.
So don't eat it. Chocolate Lab, one day you came home to a pile of floss on the floor. You let him out and went to grab the floss, but started running away from you. Oh gosh. Floss your dog, everybody. Oh my goodness. Pets. They are wonderful. Oh, Ryoki, by the way, thank you so much for your notes on the Pokemon series. I think that's a brilliant idea. Ryoki was saying like to try and find points where like we can show off the balloon at various stages of completion and to like line that up with the points so that it's not just a time-based thing. I kind of right now I'm doing it more on like what can you see in the video at that point, but I think that's a good idea. Like fully all the balloons blown up, that's one thing. You know, here's one stage. Do you know it by now?
I think that was how I'd initially kind of seen it.
Yeah,
too, but
the original thing was when I filmed them, I didn't make that pause each time,
Right.
Because I was just building the balloon. Because my initial idea was just to speed up the footage, and then when I edited it together, it was like obviously much easier to just be like and times 8 or times 16, speed. But I think yeah, absolutely. Thank you for that, friends. If you ever have ideas for us, let us know through Discord. We are not always the most immediately responsive, but we are trying to improve. And we do value your input. That is the value of community, and you are so valuable to us. So yeah, that's about it for today. Again, we will have a stream starting, our starting soon screen at 11 a.m. sharp. Hadn't even thought about that, but that is
we were pretty close to right on the dot with this one, right?
The
Maybe
starting
11:01
soon.
or something.
It was still 11 o'clock on
Nice.
my clock when we went live. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, I know it's complicated, and also it's so funny. It's like there's a lot of stuff to go over, and also not that much is changing. But I am so grateful for your presence conversationally, your support through this. Thank you to all you who subscribe, who have gifted subscriptions to members of the community, all of those of you who support us in our as of yet perfectly defined creative endeavors. Thank you for your belief. That is what keeps us motivated and keeps us able to dedicate this time into refining what we're putting out into the world to try and make it a more joyful place. Yeah, McDougal. I'm excited about that too. I will definitely put the Echo. Flava already did that. And McDougal, we're going to put a recap post in Discord to kind of go over bullet point all the things that we talked about that as far as schedule and show going forward. So, and also Discord changes for subscriber suggestions, which we will be looking for. So thank you again so much. Yeah, I guess we're going to wrap it up here. Mr. Sharp, are we going to raid out to someplace awesome?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Where are we going to go?
Let's go to Megan of All Trades.
Oh, yeah. Megan of All Trades. Just one word, right?
Yes. MEGAN. Underscore of underscore all underscore trades. I'm sorry. You said all one word, and that's
not actually.
no.
That's okay. Underscore of underscore all underscore trades.
Yes.
Beautiful. MEGAN. Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna put in the raid command. Thank you so much. Yep, Flava's got the raid message. It always makes me happy when I see people copy and paste that raid message to welcome ourselves. That's a weird thing to say. To bring our special brand of enthusiasm to this other stream. So please copy and paste whichever message applies to you, subscriber or just a viewer. We love you. Thank you so much. And yeah, we've got it queued up. What's Megan working on right now?
K-pop Demon Hunter.
Yes. You know it. Oh, fun.
Keep it at cross stitch.
I'm thinking I want to do. What do you think of this? A video where I make Labubu versions of the K-pop Demon Hunters characters.
I mean, that sounds like something that AI would come up with
right?
to be like,
here's
this
a popular
is the thing that everyone
here's
loves
another
now.
popular thing. Huh? but I feel like we should try it.
I cannot understand how an internet would not click on that.
How could an internet resist? So thank you again. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time. And then Wednesday, we will be trying out our first kind of test live on our YouTube Kids channel. Thank you. So I'll show you how it's done. Thank you so much. I missed you. We will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful remainder to your time zone. Say hi to Megan for us. Bye.
Bye.